Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Make. We are testing out all of the brand new Dolce & Gabbana products. I picked up almost the whole entire collection. We're going to be using that today, giving it my first impression thoughts, and I will let you guys know if I think that these brand new products are worth it. So if you're curious to see which ones I loved, which ones I think you can do without, then keep watching. You guys, I bought so much of the new Dolce & Gabbana. I could not resist. So I'm going to show you everything I bought. We're going to unbox it and then we're going to do a full face of Dolce & Gabbana. I do also have some older Dolce & Gabbana products that I purchased from Harrods years ago that I thought I would get out and we could compare shades to. But you guys, I am so excited. I picked mine up from Saks. I was able to get everything for 20% off. At first, I kind of had narrowed my list down. I wasn't going to get everything. And then when I saw that I could get it for 20% off, I just went ahead and got everything. You guys, I got so much. So we are going to start first with the Bergamot Glow Primer. Now this one, I started to unbox it to photograph it, but it was completely wrapped up. So it comes in the box and then it comes completely sealed. But you get a little piece that's going to go at the end to roll your product down. And here's the lid, which can be used to open this. So I will do all of that before we get started, but I'm very excited to try this primer. It says that it is 24-hour hydration, improved skin texture, and 90% feel freshness. And it said bergamot is known to improve skin radiance. There's also hyaluronic acid. So I am really excited to try this, you guys. I did also pick up the skin tint. This is the Blueberry Nutri-Tint. I have shade 12 in light medium. You guys, I just got back from vacation and I hope it's not too light, but this is the packaging of that. Let's squeeze a little bit out. Yeah, it might be a little too light. It feels very hydrating. I think we'll be able to make it work. I think with bronzer and blush and everything else, we'll be able to make this work. I picked up the Fig Skin Perfector. This is the Shine Control Blurring Powder. So that is what this looks like. It's completely gold and beautiful. And then here's the inside powder. I'm really excited to try all of this, you guys. I honestly cannot wait. I picked up 2 blushes. Now, originally I was going to pick up 1. And then, like I said, because I was able to get 20% off, I went ahead and picked up 2. So the first shade I picked up was number 2, Joyful Peach. This is what Joyful Peach looks like. I think it looks like a beautiful spring summer blush. I also picked up Blissful Mauve, which is shade number 1. This is the shade that I was most interested in. Mauve is definitely a shade that I wear that looks good on my skin. So I was very excited to get this one. All right, they both look absolutely beautiful. I did also pick up the bronzer and I got shade number 3. So here, everything comes in the same gold packaging. There is definitely consistency there. And then the bronzer has, I guess that's navy. I don't know, navy or black lid. Whereas the blushes and eyes had a white, and then the powder was just a plain gold. So there is the bronzer. Again, this is shade number 3. Also picked up a highlighter. This is the Everlift Luminizer. Now this has been out for a little bit. I just had not picked it up yet. Here is the packaging for the highlighter. This is completely broken and I think it's falling out of its case. So I don't want to lift it too high. That is the highlighter. I mean, the embossing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just broken. Like I said, I got mine from Saks. I don't know anything about Saks customer service, but I definitely will reach out because I think if I were to turn this pan over, the whole entire powder would fall out. I also picked up the eyeshadow. This is the I Dare You Multi-Finish Eye and Cheek Palette. This one has also been out for a while, and I didn't get it. I wasn't going to get it, and you guys know, I just couldn't stop. A little like strap comes separate, which I will put on in a little bit. Here is the eyeshadow palette itself. You do have a plastic protector that tells you the names. But here are the shadows. These look beautiful. They look outside my comfort zone, I'm not gonna lie. And I think that's the reason I didn't pick it up for so long, is I just wasn't sure if I would get a lot of use out of it. But I thought I was getting everything else. Let's just get the eyeshadow too, see how the formula is, create an eye look, and we'll see if I like it. It's definitely outside my comfort zone though. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, they are beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. Again, just slightly outside my comfort zone. All right, almost done. I picked up the mascara. I have used a Dolce & Gabbana mascara in the past. I did really like it, so I thought I would go ahead and give this one a try. I like the detail on the lid. Let's see what the wand looks like. The wand looks interesting. It's a little bit different. I'm excited to try it. I'm really excited to try it. And then the very last thing I picked up was this lip oil, mint oil lip plumper. So we're probably gonna start with that first. I'll go ahead and put that on my lips while I do my makeup. But that's what it looks like. It's a frosted glass bottle with the gold lid. We're gonna start with the primer. I opened the primer and it immediately started oozing out. So I don't know if this is too much, but that's what I got. It is very silky. There's no fragrance that I can detect. There's no scent at all. So it started out silky smooth, and then it almost turned into like a gel. Felt really nice, so I am excited to see how it works underneath foundation. Like I said, I am going to start with this lip plumper, this oil. We're going to put that on and see how it feels, and we'll wear it as I do the rest of my makeup. I feel zero like plumping effect. Let me swatch this for you and see if there's any color. It's just pretty much a clear. I know sometimes with lip plumpers you feel your lips and it's like that tingly sensation. I don't have that at all. So we'll see if my lips look plumper by the end of my makeup. If anything, it's gonna hydrate my lips and give them some moisture while I do my makeup. So I'm gonna start with this skin tint. Again, this is the Blueberry Nutri-Tint Hydra Glow and Fresh Skin Tint. I normally do apply a skin tint with my fingers, but we're gonna go in with a brush today. And this is the BK Beauty 101. And I will just do half my face just to see coverage and shade. Like I said, I ordered this before my suntan, so it might be a little bit light. I do think it might be slightly light, but I think it works, and I think it is beautiful. Holy cow. This is exactly what my skin needed. This is what I'm going to be wearing. It's not drying, it's super hydrating. Wow, that is gorgeous, and it gives great coverage. Oh, I'm really impressed. So now I'm going to take it onto the other side of the cheek, or other side of the face. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I really like it. I think my skin looks so good with this on top of it. Very healthy, very natural, very skin light, but yet still gives me enough coverage to hide some of my imperfections. I do not have a nude concealer, so I'm going to go in with the Natasha the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. So now I'm going to use this new powder. I am going to swatch it for you. It feels really nice. I honestly don't know how much I'm going to be able to pick up with my powder brush. We're going to try. I'm going to first try with the La Mer, and it might not work. I may need a denser brush. Yeah, I don't think I'm really getting much. I have a BK Beauty 105. This is more of like a buffing brush. I honestly don't know how I feel about the powder. So when I went back in with my brush into the powder, my powder is now got foundation on it. So it's brown. And I just don't know how I feel about that. The consistency of this is like a baked jelly. And it's, I don't know, it's just very, very hard to apply. It feels really, really good. It's very, very soft, but it's baked and it's not really picking up a lot of product. So I took my Sonia G Smooth Buffer. I was able to really pick up a lot of powder with that. So I think going in with the Smooth Buffer was definitely the best of the 3 brushes that I tried. And I was able to pick up some of that foundation, so it's not quite as brown anymore. My skin is very, very soft. I do think that the powder is beautiful. It's just very hard to use, and having to pick 3 different brushes was kind of a pain. But in the process of doing that, I learned that this is refillable. So I popped the powder out as I was really trying to figure out how to apply this. But that said, I do think it is beautiful. I think that once I found the right brush to use, it worked. So now I'm going to go in with this bronzer. I will go ahead and swatch it for you. And again, I have shade 3. It just says medium. So that is very, very pretty. Now I will go ahead and do a few swatch comparisons of other Dolce & Gabbana bronzers that I have. I have 2. Here is the first one. This one's definitely a luminous bronze. This is the Solar Glow Illuminating Bronzer Duo in shade number 4, Bronze Feeling. And I'm just going to take the bronzer. So it's a little bit lighter than the new one. Another bronzer, and this is the Solar Glow Ultra Light Bronzing Powder in shade number 40, Desert. And you can see that one is definitely ultra light. I've had the Dolce & Gabbana products for 2 years. I purchased them at Harrods and I fell in love. Absolutely fell in love. They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. My skin glows. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I am very, very excited that they are now available in the United States and that we're able to pick them up. It is a different formula, completely different formula, so we'll see how this one works. Now this is, when I swatched it, it felt the same as the powder, but this is actually powdery. I picked up a lot with my brush, so I am going to tap it off. I was expecting it to be like hard to pick up like the powder was. That's gorgeous. That is so, so pretty. Formula wise, it feels like the Chantecaille Real bronzers. That's what it feels like when I swatched it. It doesn't apply like that though. It just feels like it when I swatched it. That is beautiful. That is very, very, very beautiful. Now for blushes, I am going to swatch shade number 1, Blissful Mauve. I'm going to take the Blissful Mauve and just use it on one cheek. That's very pretty. It is not patchy whatsoever. Very easy to apply. It gives great coverage. I love the shade. wow, I am very, very impressed. So on the other side, I'm going to go in with this Joyful Peach. That's very, very pretty. I thought that this was going to be similar to a couple other Dolce & Gabbana blushes that I have, and that's the reason I picked them, was I knew I had some peach blushes from Dolce & Gabbana, and I thought maybe they might be the same. After swatching it, I don't think that they will be. All right, there's the peach. I think I like the mauve better. What do you guys think? So on my left is the new Joyful Peach, and on my right is the Blissful Mauve. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these Dolce & Gabbana's blushes that I picked up earlier. Here's the first one, and I'm just going to swatch that shade. And this is Peach Blossom. So you can see they are a different shade, and this one right here is definitely more luminous. This is a Solar Glow Illuminating Powder Duo. But then I do also have just this single blush, and this is in shade Peach. So I clearly have a type. I clearly like the peach shades. So this new one is a little bit more deep, a little bit more coral, a little bit deeper. But let me know what you guys think. Which side do you prefer? Now, very, very lightly, I'm going to go in with this highlighter. I will swatch it, but I am not going to pick it up anymore because I think it's going to fall out. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the powder with my Sonia G NO2 Pro. I honestly was expecting more of a glow. I'm not complaining. I don't think I need a buff, but I really did think it was going to be a little bit more of a glow than what I'm giving, or than what it's giving. I went ahead and primed my eyes with my Chanel cream shadow in shade Skintalence, and now I'm going to go ahead and open up this eyeshadow palette. Again, this is the I Dare You Multi-Finish Eye and Cheek palette. I cannot wait, you guys. I really, really cannot. And on this little card, it does give you the names as well as the finish. So I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can read, because you guys know I cannot see without my glasses. So I'm just going to go in the order that they are numbered. It's starting up here. This is Slick, and it is a shimmer gold. And this is a topper. Next is a matte pink called Spoiled. That is super pigmented. Number 3 is Reckless, and it is a multi-chrome purple. That's weird. That is very, very spongy. Wow, look at that. That is some pigment. Number 4 is Fearless, and it is a matte lilac. Number 5 is Provocative, a matte purple. Number 6 is Scheming, it's a matte nude. Those mattes are so pigmented. Number 7 is Impulsive, and it's this beautiful shade right there, and it is a bronze. That is definitely a duochrome. Number 8 is Outrageous, and it is a glitter silver. But wow. There's a lot of glitter particles in there. A lot. I honestly don't know how I will be able to wear that. I mean, that is so much glitter. Number 9 is Multi-Chrome Blue, and it is called Shameless. And this again, oh, it's making a big mess. I mean, it's just like glitter. But do you see how it, like, once you press it down, it's like a cream? I mean, look at that. That is so bright. I mean, those are definitely outside my comfort zone. Okay. Completely outside my comfort zone. And I'm making a huge mess in the pan. So I'm going to go on the other arm. Number 10 is Scandalous, and it is a matte blue. Bright. That is bright. Number 11 is a matte taupe, and it is called Unapologetic. I'm going to skip to the other side of that highlighter. And last but not least is number 12, and it is Wanted, and it is a gel, and it's black. And I'm guessing this would be like a eyeliner. Or you put that down and then put those glitter particles on top of it. Let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, I think you can go in and put those glitters on top. All right, so there is the palette. It is definitely outside my comfort zone. I am not gonna lie, you guys, I'm gonna keep it neutral. I am gonna keep it neutral. I'm not gonna go in with this dark blue. I'm just not. I can't do it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, not today. We're gonna keep it very, very neutral. I'm gonna take my Sony G Blender Pro and I'm gonna go into that matte nude, which I think will be a beautiful crease shade. I mean, I also cannot get over how pigmented those mattes are. And this shade is not really nude in my opinion. This is definitely like a peach leaning pink. I'm gonna go in with the taupe, and it is called Unapologetic. I don't know that I've seen any videos on this palette. I know I've heard people talk about it, but I don't think I've watched a video on it. The formula is really, really nice. I'm very, very impressed with all of the different formulas. I just don't know how often I would honestly reach for it myself and use it for an everyday look. It definitely feels like more of an artistic palette. I like to create everyday wearable eye looks. This is not wearable in my opinion, like an everyday look. I'm going to go in with a Sony G Mini Booster. I'm going to go into the matte purple provocative. I don't know. I'm trying to create a wearable look. I'm not sold on this eyeshadow. I'm going to be honest. It's just the colors. The colors. The formula I think is very, very nice. It's very blendable. I'm having no issues whatsoever. It's just the formula is a little bit outside my comfort zone. Rougher number 21. I'm going to go into shade number 1, Slick, which is a shimmer gold. And pop that on the bottom. Lots and lots and lots of fallout, which is to be expected. This is basically glitter. I take a Rose and Bin E29 and blend, but really by blending, I'm now like removing all of that glitter topper. I don't know, you guys. I think this eye look is a hot mess. Yeah, I'm not certain. I'm gonna go in with the taupe shade and just add more taupe. I also picked up the new Byredo palette. Hopefully that works out a little bit better than this. I don't know. I'm going to line my eyes. I'm going to take that black gel. We'll see how it works. I'm going to go in with a Bobbi Brown Ultra Fine eyeliner brush. I'm going to do that off camera because I really do have to focus and concentrate when I line my eyes. But I will come back so that I can show you this new mascara. All right, here's that eye look. I don't know, you guys. I honestly don't know. I don't think that this is a palette that I'm going to pick up very often. The color story is definitely outside my comfort zone. And I think even the formulas too. I'm just not used to all of those multi-chrome and glitter shades. So they're definitely outside my comfort zone. So that I just don't see myself reaching for this during my everyday makeup looks when I'm going to work. I'm sure that there is a time and a place that this palette would work perfectly, and I'm not gonna, I'm gonna keep it, but I don't think I'm going to reach for it that often. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried it? What shades do you use? Let me know. I want to hear all of the details down below. So now let's go ahead and open up this new mascara and try it out. Again, there is that wand. I'm really, really excited to see how it works. Like I said, I had a Dolce & Gabbana mascara before, and I did really, really like it. Here is the finished eye look after mascara. Again, I think it's pretty. I just don't think that it is something that I would reach for very often. I do not have a Dolce & Gabbana lip product. I did pick up a new lip gloss during the Sephora sale. This is the Giorgio Armani Prisma Glass High Shine Hydrating Oil Infused Lip Gloss, and I got shade number 2, Candy Halo. So I thought we would go ahead and give that a try, see how it looks. I think it's very, very pretty. I think it went perfectly on top of that lip oil that I already had down. My lips were definitely hydrated, so just putting on another gloss worked out perfectly. Here is the finished look, almost a whole entire face of Dolce & Gabbana. Let me know what you guys think. Now, this is a new collection. It is new to the US. It is new in general. And like I said, I wanted to pick up everything, test it out for you guys, and let you know my thoughts. The primer I thought was really, really nice. I'm going to continue to wear that underneath other foundations and see how I like it. But underneath this skin tint, I think it is beautiful. I really did like it. The skin tint is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It surprised me the most. I absolutely love it. I think that the bronzer and the blushes are beautiful. Highly recommend those as well. The powder, I mean, I probably would not repurchase the powder if I'm being honest. I thought it was nice. It just took too much work to get it to work, if that makes sense. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite, and the eyeshadow is just, it's just not for me. That's personal preference. I think that the formula of the eyeshadow was beautiful. Those mattes are some of the most pigmented mattes I have ever swatched. They were gorgeous. They really, really were. So if that is your color story, and if you like the, artistic look, this is a beautiful palette. It is absolutely beautiful to look at. It's just not my personal color story. The mascara is very, very nice. I'm really, really impressed, and I'm happy that I finally have a new mascara that I do really, really like. And the lip oil, the plumping, the mint lip oil, I mean, I'm just indifferent about that one. It definitely hydrated my lips, but I didn't see any plumping effect at all. So for that reason, I don't think that I would recommend it. There are other plumping lip glosses that I think do a better job than this one. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.